Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Spooky Ode and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm a channel who covers some of the bullshit of the internet. Currently we are covering, or I am covering, the bullshit of RevXdev now. This whole RevXdev ban situation has been a huge drama and I have personally found it extremely irritating. But yeah, I've already done some videos about RevXdev, like he is homophobic, yeah, sorry for that. But I have pretty much proven that RevXdev is a homophobe and kinda explained why his biblical view of homophobe doesn't really make any sense considering the Bible, so if you're interested in that, go watch it. So yeah, but now, this video we're actually gonna through some of the reasons why he got banned, and also some of his claims about, let us say, DE banning him because of his words and declaring him persona non grata, which he really apparently took a lot of offense. But yeah, let's start. So, the first reason why RevXdev got banned, at least originally, was that whole Cherek Ano, you know, the guy who made the Trinity Prime before, before it was available. When he made that video where he criticized him. Now, in this video, he actually revealed Cherek Ano's email, his name, and in-game alias, which were actually all public. Now, someone of course made a doxing report of RevXdev's activity, and RevXdev got banned. Now, later on, he was capable of proving that this wasn't a doxing because, all of the information was already public. But yeah, now, it's already public, so now, RevXdev, in this video, RevXdev made a little fuck up, would I say. He actually, in this video, he said that he and his friends had multiple accounts that they used to exploit the game by trying to get cheaper platinum. Yeah, they tried to get login rewards. Now just listen to this little clip.
It's not a secret that me and Vince created different accounts in Warframe in order to probably, with mercy of God, time to time face some platinum discounts. Each one of us had like 3 extra accounts registered.
Now, yeah, it sounds pretty bad, and it is completely against their rules because, exploiting the game maybe. Exploiting is usually considered extremely bad, and most of all when it causes at least small amount of financial loss. So pretty much people have gotten banned for that and will get banned for that in the future, so yeah. And Rev pretty much deserved to get banned for that, to be honest. Even though he says that those accounts are old and they haven't used them in a while, how can he prove it? He really can't. At least not anymore, and nor can he ever actually prove that, I think. But yeah, now originally he did not get any bans from this. But actually how these additional accounts come in is when the second time he gets banned from that whole stealing account thing, that whole hijacking another player's account. We're gonna go into it really soon, but he and his friends supposedly got all of their additional accounts banned too because it was IP ban. Now, the reason why RevXdev and his friends got all of their additional accounts banned too was because, like I already said, RevXdev has pretty much said that they used the additional accounts for exploiting in the game, so yeah. It is extremely likely that he and his friends got all of the additional accounts banned for that. Now, RevXdev actually got his main account back for a moment, but all of his additional accounts were still banned all of his additional accounts were still banned even though he got his main account back. Most likely because of that whole exploitation issue, so yeah. Account exploitation thing might be a huge player in this whole RevXdev getting IP banned. But now let's move on to this whole account sharing and account hijacking thing. So anyways, he gets a second ban. Now this time he's actually being accused of stealing an account or an account hijacking. Later on replaced with the following words, which are sharing account. Now it is extremely strongly against DE for some reason, or it is extremely strongly against all the agreements. No ideas why it is so, but DE takes account sharing extremely seriously, but let's not go to that yet. So in his second ban he gets all of his accounts banned, and his friends' accounts also get banned. Now I wonder why. In his last video he said that he and his friends have been breaking the rules by having multiple accounts that exploit the game. So most likely his friends got banned from, breaking the rules with RevXdev, and RevXdev most likely also got banned from that. Or it might have been a small influence getting all of RevXdev's and other accounts banned too. Now, the whole account hijacking claim it's a kind of hard thing It's gonna take a while to explain. So the whole account thing was originally account hijacking. Now, most likely how DE actually gave RevXdev this ban was because they actually saw RevXdev logging into another account. And pretty much, you know, they saw RevXdev logging into another account, and most likely his friends too. So pretty much DE, like I already said, sees account sharing and pretty much account hijacking as a complete fucking no-no. But when they saw that RevXdev logging the account that actually has a different IP, they just probably gave him the ban, and if his friends did it too, they probably gave his friends a ban for doing the same thing, or his friends got banned with him because of that whole having multiple accounts and exploiting Warframe, pretty much. So yeah, they all got banned from most likely from these two things, or at least one of them. Now in this video, RevXdev, as a fucking brilliant guy he actually said that the only thing he did was sharing accounts between his friends.
Vince played on my accounts, I played on his accounts. What is the freaking problem?
Which I already said is completely wrong against the terms of use agreement. Yeah, it's against the terms of use agreement in the account section. It pretty much says that your account is only to be used by one guy, and you're not allowed to share login information. And why I put the whole login information sharing too there is most likely because he and his friends, to log into each other's account, they most likely gave the login information to each other, so yeah. But, so, yeah, it was originally seen as an account hijacking. Now, after this video, like I already said, RevXdev quite brilliantly said that he has been sharing accounts, so when later on that account hijacking was changed to account sharing, most likely because Rev said that he was not hijacking accounts, they were sharing accounts. But like I already said, sharing is against Warframe's terms of use agreement. And yeah, now a lot of people actually get banned from sharing accounts and sharing login information. Like this shit happens a lot. You can just Google it and you see a lot of people complaining about it, getting banned from sharing accounts. So this is actually a pretty old issue. So RevXdev and his buddies got banned from a very common reason to be, like, they were banned from a very common reason, like, this shit happens a lot. And you really don't have to go to a fucking YouTube video and tell that we have been sharing accounts. They can actually find out this shit. Most likely how they find out that you are logging, how they see this kind of suspicious activity or account sharing is because you are logging into someone else's account with your IP, so pretty much they see that someone is logging to an account with a different IP that is supposed to be some other account's IP, so that most likely sets off the red lights. So yeah. So that seems to happen a lot, so people get banned a lot from sharing accounts. And this is most likely the main reason why RevXdev got banned. Now he has already nicely provided us the proof of actually them sharing the accounts. Just take a look at it.
With tons of hate on a random Tenno that is guilty only of logging into his friend's account to do him a favor to get the daily reward.
So yeah, RevXdev has pretty much demonstrated and shown to us that he has broken the rules. He has also shown to us, he has also said that he has broken another rule, which was once again having multiple accounts that he has used to exploit the game. So yeah, RevXdev actually has two reasons, like RevXdev and most of his friends have two reasons to get banned. I think it's something like the Vince, one of the guys got back, most likely he wasn't part of the account sharing, or he didn't have those exploitation accounts, no idea what was the whole deal with it, but RevXdev actually got banned from, like I said already, twice breaking the rules. That's pretty much it, so RevXdev got banned from a very common thing. Now, one more claim just has been made, like one more report that he most likely got banned, or should have, I don't fucking know, it's the whole item stealing thing. That's a really strange thing. Like the item stealing thing is most likely someone just making a report, some person who hates RevXdev and wants to fight dirty, has pretty much just randomly gave RevXdev this whole item stealing report. Yeah, no one can actually produce proof of it, but like I already said, he has broken the rules. Like, he pretty much deserves to get banned. And most of all, RevXdev made this situation a whole lot worse when he actually brought this shit to the public. Like, he actually made a video where he has said that he has done it. And those videos are popular as fuck. So pretty much RevXdev pretty much forced the hand of DE to keep him completely banned. Because like I already said, people have gotten banned from this shit. They have gotten IP bans for sharing accounts or using multiple accounts to exploit the game. So if anyone in the future would get banned for the same shit Rev did, they could just say that why the fuck haven't they banned Rev? Or, you know, you pretty much get the fucking point. Like, Rev pretty much forced DE's hand to ban him. Simple as that. Like, he made these things, like he made his violations public, and a shit ton of people have seen them and will see them in the future. So if anyone gets banned from these things in the future, they can just say that they can just pretty much point at Rev and ask why the fuck isn't Rev getting banned, or people who have gotten banned from this could demand to get back to the game. Because, you know, Rev didn't suffer any fucking punishment. You see, the issues are pretty fucking huge right now. And it's mainly because of Revs. Rev fucked up big time. If he wouldn't have brought this shit to public, maybe this wouldn't have happened. But yeah, like I already said, the current situation is that he has broken 2 rules that people, like other people, also break and get punished for. You just really can't bring him back anymore. End of story. It would cause a horrible fucking shitstorm. So yeah, 2 fucking rules broken. He pretty much deserves to be banned. Like any other, a YouTube channel does not give him a protective bubble that makes him invulnerable for bans. Like, him having a YouTube channel simply doesn't mean that he can just go around breaking rules. End of story. But yeah, let's move on. So now, Rev has also come up with a very strange theory that DE banned him from, well, him saying some homophobic and transphobic shit, yeah. Now, this theory doesn't stay afloat. Well, it doesn't stay afloat almost at all. But now he has gotten really pissed off at his whole, well, DE pretty much declaring him persona non grata, and DE, where Steve Sinclair, Digital Extremes, pretty much Warframe's lead director, has also kinda de-announced him. And he has pretty much created this theory that he got banned from his homophobic and transphobic views, which he heavily always fights against, that he's an homophobe transphobic. I have already made a video about that, go watch it, it pretty much proves he's an homophobe. Whatever the fuck he says, he just can't fucking deny it. Now, also, yeah, so he also said that his criticism of the game would have also been one of the reasons why he got banned. Now, let's look at this whole situation. So, him criticizing the game and getting banned from that, it doesn't stay afloat at all. Like, criticism is always accepted. Like, DE isn't this some sort of fucking Nazi regime of the fucking video game industry. DE is actually a really good development studio if you compare DE to something like fucking EA, who doesn't accept criticism at all. Like, DE actually listens and fixes issues and adds things that players want. So they actually listen and they take criticism. So yeah, DE is actually a pretty good development studio in that sense. Now, his homophobic and transphobic comments, those are the big thing, and yeah, it can actually be easily proven that he's an homophobe and a transphobe too on the side. Just take a look at this.
Not some transsexually transgender shemale gods, no. Of course, with some super abilities, even the shemale frame will be useful. But I just don't want to answer to my friends and girlfriend to the question, what are you playing? Say, just ranking up some Chinese god of shemales called...
Again, with that faggot?
Nanisha. He, she, it is a powerful gender switcher frame that will shock and horrify.
Well, it doesn't matter, even if you have freaking Hulk tires. If the driver is gay, that's it. There's no chance.
Your point?
I didn't say that somebody in the car right now is
okay.
GAY, but I said overall, if the driver is gay, then it doesn't matter what tires you have. Again, with that faggot?
In the Bible, it says that God hates homosexuals, that they will go to hell, and so on. It says in the Bible.
By the way, I'm live streaming you right now for your information, so you don't say nasty things, okay? So never mind.
I-
Okay.
No, he's lying.
I'm live streaming
Share screen.
Advanced Warfare right now. I hope
Now, yeah, that's pretty bad. He has also made a video in Russian that he later on ended up deleting. Just take a look at this. So this is a little blog post about that whole video. I actually have the title screen of that no, not the title screen, but some screenshot from the video. You can look at it. Like, that is pretty fucking homophobic, acting horrified and kind of offended that D is giving a shout out to a gay. And if you look at this blog post, just read it in all your peace while I talk with my very soothing and sexy voice. And yeah, if this was in it, I wonder why he was branded person non grata and why he has received this much hate and claims that he's a homophobe. And like, Rev has already deleted this video, made it private, no one can see it. So Rev, if you want to prove you haven't made this kind of fuck up claims in this video, just release the fucking video. Like, just do it. Fucking release it. If it doesn't make any fucking sense, the version you release, well, we will probably figure it out, but, you know, just release it. Again, if you want to prove that you haven't made this kind of fucking claim. There's also the claim flying around that he has made a video which was pretty much titled something like DE sucks the cocks of nigger, something like that, which even Steve Sinclair has referenced. But so, anyway, so it is, like, Rev is a known homophobe and transphobe, and he has made fuck up comments, like, Rev has, like, extremely efficiently distorted what an homophobe mean. He has said that he is disgusted, but is this disgusted in your opinion? This is hate. Like, he doesn't understand what is hate and what is disgust. Disgust is just you saying that is disgusting. I don't like you saying that two guys having sex is something like, you can just say that is disgusting. But when you actually say that these guys deserve to suffer for eternity, well, that's a whole fucking another deal. That's just homophobia. Like, religions are in general, religious book in general, you know, like, if you have something like someone deserves to suffer, that is hate. So, like, that is the very definition of hate. Wishing that someone suffer or being completely alright that someone actually suffers is kind of what hate means. And just fucking stand it. Like, Rev, I'm gonna do a new video addressing your new video about you calling homophobia, like that whole disgusting thing, and I'm gonna address it. That is, you once again are throwing some fucking bullshit, and you clearly don't understand what you're saying. And you need to be proven wrong when you say wrong shit, and when you kinda advocate a completely fucked up picture. But let's not go into that, we're talking about Rev's ban and this whole persona non grata. So, Rev has made fucked up comments about gays and slightly trans people. Now, why would a Western, modern corporation that is in Canada, to top this all off, why, in the name of the hell, would they want to disassociate themselves with a known and easily demonstrable homophobe? Why would a Western corporation want to do that? I wonder why. Could it actually be that the West is completely against homophobes nowadays, and a corporation being associated with a homophobe is one of the worst fucking PR pieces you could ever get? Simple as that. D is simply declaring Rev a persona non grata is simply a safety measure. If at some point Rev would become a huge tuber and this whole homophobe shit would blow right into his fucking face, like, if someone would actually point at D and say that you guys allowed this to continue some random fucking shit, D could just say that, you know, we are not associated with this man at all. Look at what we have said. We have already stated a long time ago that we are not associated with this man at all. It's a simple safety procedure, pretty much. And also, if D has people, like, D most likely has gay people working on their staff. So it was also might be just one of the reasons why they're pretty much saying fuck you to Rev. Because he has pretty much offended some of their, like, they have pretty much offended DEs, they have offended some of the DE's workers. So, like, do you see why DE would declare Rev persona non grata? It's a simple safety measure. They don't wanna get sued by a fucking crazy Canadian SGW bitch and get some fucking ridiculous court case which they could most likely win, but it would heavily damage their image, or simply someone making a connection that they somehow are connected to RevXdev and his homophobic belief could easily damage DE's image once again. Like, they need to be extremely careful with this kind of shit. Like, whenever something like a corporation has a boss which has some really fucked up points of view, something like, if you have some sort of a white supremacist in a board of corporation and his opinions, his white supremacist opinions, somehow go to the public, they usually fire that guy, because they don't want to suffer the horrible backlash they would receive. And they wouldn't want to see their fucking public image damaged because of that. Even if they fired that guy who made those supremacist claims, their image is still damaged. Like, this whole having good image in business is extremely important, and RevXdev is extremely bad PR. You don't want him around your fucking corporation with these claims. He most likely has already offended your workers. You know, remember Canada, extremely socially correct country. You know, politically correct. Fucking hell, but they are filled with social justice warriors, so, you know, might be a big reason they're Canadian, they need to be extremely careful, and, you know, Canadians once again are extremely PC, so, you know, some people might be, let's say, on the extreme side in their corporation. So yeah, there are a lot of factors, but mainly I believe they simply want to distance themselves from RevXdev when, you know, he could be a potential horrible PR piece for them. It's simply a fucking safety measure. And if I would be on the lead of a corporation, I would have done it too, because like I said, having a bad public image in a business world is a horrible thing. It's a fucking horrible thing. You don't want that shit happening to you. You could lose fuck ton of money for that. Or if your fucking corporation could pretty much go bankrupt for having a bad image because no one wants to do business with you. Because they fear that they will also get the bad image. This seems extremely unlikely, but simply workers having opinions. Like really some strange opinions in their corporation. Like some individual worker having some fucked up opinions can also damage a corporation's image, and it has happened. So corporations need to be really careful with this. Like, I don't personally think that something like the developers of Digital Extreme, like, did this whole person on grad. I just think some fucking legal team came to them and said that just do it. This is the safest way. And pretty much Steve has already demonstrated that he doesn't like RevXdev's opinion. I don't like them either. They are extremely illogical point of views and just archaic in nature. So yeah. Like, a lot of people don't like RevXdev's homophobia, and the whole persona non grata is just a safety feature. Or safety procedure, safety feature. Fucking hell. I just made a fucking joke, mistakenly. It's a safety procedure, pretty much, but yeah. And Rev making some theory that he got banned from that doesn't make any sense at all, because he has broken rules twice. I just call bad coincidence. Yeah. And when Rev got angry, when Rev got banned, he attacked another Warframe tubers like HGP, and he made homophobic claims and shit like that. So Digital Extremes is also distancing himself from Rev when this whole clusterfuck happens. Was, you know, pretty much the smartest time to do it, because if something bad would happen from his comments, it would be a good thing that they wouldn't be associated with Rev at all. Like, you know, you get the fucking point. They have a public image to keep. Like, you might say it's horrible, but let's be fucking honest now. Even in our fucking normal life, no one wants to be associated with a known fucking homophobe. I'm sorry to fucking say it. But homophobes are seen as one of the shittiest human beings on the fucking earth. I'm sorry to fucking tell, at least in Finland, where I come from. Being a homophobe is really fucked up. Like, people look at you like you're some sort of, like you're fucking Hitler incarnated. Like, you need to be really careful with this kind of shit in most fucking Western countries. So yeah, you get the fucking point. Him being declared persona non grata is simply a safety procedure. It has nothing to do with his ban. And most likely what happened during his ban, because DE probably saw Rev attacking another tubers, and he has already attacked AGGP before this, of him being a gay, so they pretty much saw him attacking AGGP and calling him gay, and, well, not calling him gay, but making homophobic claims. Like, calling someone gay who's gay is not homophobic, calling someone a faggot really isn't homophobic either, but saying that someone deserves to suffer for what they are, that is homophobic. Like, that's pretty much what homophobia is. Wishing or agreeing that someone deserves to suffer for simply what they are. That is hate, that is homophobia. me some, like, there are shit ton of phobias in this fucking world. Like, you actually, like, racism. Some of the racism against the blacks is pretty much like phobia against the blacks. You get the fucking point. End of story. Rev was simply declared persona non grata after safety procedure, and why other tubers hate him so much is because his comments against AGGP. They personally, like, why other tubers got so pissed off is because Warframe communities, they are very close, all of them are very close friends. At least most of them, like, Rob has DK and, like, Rob, AGGP I mean, Rob is AGGP, you know, the more you know, is extremely good friends with DK and Shy, so of course, if their friend gets attacked, of course Shy and DK are gonna do something about it. What the fuck do you do when your friend gets attacked? You're an extremely bad fucking friend if you don't help your friend when he gets attacked. Of course you're going to fucking defend him. Like, use your fucking common sense here, people. So other tubers attacking Rev is pretty much his own fucking fault. He attacked another tuber. He attacked another human being. Sorry, Rev, but you know, guys are human beings too. I know that you know, agree that. I just wanted to ridicule you, so you don't have to get extremely offended about me calling you homophobe when you actually demonstrably are and fit the very English definition of homophobe. Sorry for that, Rev, calling you something you are. I thought that people who are something like to be called something they are, you know? Like you kinda said about AGP at one point, remember? Yeah, but anyways, just, you know, it's just some basic fucking shit. Like, this whole freedom of speech thing doesn't make any sense. Like, I have been just ranting some random shit here right now. Yeah. So Rev, pretty much, like I said, he deserves to be banned. He broke the rules. If DE would actually give up and let him come back to Warframe, it would cause a complete fucking clusterfuck. People wouldn't want to be getting unbanned who have gotten banned from the same reason. Now, I'm actually gonna address one important thing. People have been talking about this a lot in Rev's comments. Is Rev allowed to sue DE? Nope, not at all. In the end-user license agreement, he has pretty much said that in the end-user license agreement, it pretty much reads that DE will not give any fucking refunds if you get banned, because you broke the rules yourself, you dum-dum. So, actually, like, legally, he has no fucking chance. He has a written, lawful agreement, also known as a contract in a legal term, where he has pretty much agreed to follow every single rule in the end-user license agreement. He has also, in this agreement, end-user license agreement, he has pretty much said that he accepts all the punishments he is given. He understands that this punishment must be given to him, so order can be kept. He has agreed to all of these. And, yeah. And he has also agreed on that he will not get refunds. Legally, he has no fucking chance at winning anything. Like, Rev is a complete losing side. He has already demonstrably broken 2 rules, and legally he has no fucking chance either, because, like I already said, there's a legal agreement that he has written, pretty much by pressing the agree buttons, where he said that he has read through the contract and understands anything in it. These contracts exist, so if someone gets banned or loses money because this kind of shit, he can sue the corporation. These exist for that very fucking reason. And once again, common fucking sense, people. You scientists, so you really can sue the fucking corporation, you idiots. This is the corporation safety measure against getting sued. Simple as that. So yeah, Rev has no fucking case. He has broken the rules, he has pretty much said that he accepts all the punishment he has given, and he has pretty much said that he understands that order must be kept by getting the punishment, and he has no legal case because, once again, he has already said that he has already agreed on the fact that he will not get any money back, and he really can't call it unfair. He has signed an official lawful agreement and contract. He has no place to complain about it. End of story. Rev is a complete losing side. He's never getting back to Warframe. He has broken 2 rules. If DE lets him come back, a hell will break loose. And it is not going to be fair. Like I already said, people who have been banned will demand to get back to Warframe for the same reasons, you know, people who have gotten banned from the same reason Rev should have gotten banned will demand to get back, and people who will get banned for the same reasons that Rev should have gotten banned will demand not to get banned because Rev did not get banned. You understand? Order must be kept. Everyone must be treated equally in these situations. You don't give special rights because someone has played your game more or given you more money. Someone giving you money and not getting punished is called bribery, you know. And that's illegal too. So, you know, him giving more money doesn't mean that him giving money DE does not mean that he gets banned. That he will get unbanned or rules don't matter to him. Rules matter to anyone. Even how much money you give at them. Well, of course, if you have an extremely corrupt official, like in Russia, then you will not suffer anything. And go free. So, yeah. Sorry for that Russia joke, but it is actually true. Russia is an extremely corrupt country. Yeah. If Ruskies are watching this, say hello to your corrupt officials. I'm gonna see some fucking Rusky comments where they complain about this. Oh well, anyways, you get the fucking point. Like, they really can't let Rev come back. End of story. And he can't go to court because he has no case. End of story. Rev has lost this already. There's nothing he can do, really. All this drama is useless. Everything Rev has done hasn't helped him at all. It has only made the situation worse. And him doing this character assassination of Warframe tubers he has no reason to do it, and it is not justified. We're gonna talk more about his lies in something like 2 or 1 day. I might keep a little break day tomorrow. I've been doing these videos for quite a long time and gathering this evidence because, you know, like I already said, this whole Rev situation is ridiculous. And there's a lot of shit we need to go through. Understand me? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, all those things. We're gonna go through Rev a little bit more. Now, I might sound a bit tired, because I'm currently recording this about 2 AM. If you're wondering why, I currently have my winter holiday. And I'm using it to uncover a fucking asshole in the internet. Think about that, I'm giving a fucking sacrifice for you, mates. Not really, but actually, I'm actually doing this because actually I find this situation quite amusing. Enjoy seeing RevXdev suffer. Really, he isn't suffering. But in a certain way, he's suffering because he really can't accept the fact that he's a fucking homophobe. He had to do some ridiculous, let us say, mind-bending tricks in my comment section, but yet he's still lost. Anyways, I've been Spooky, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, all those things.